Cocoa braid. This is the braid we're going to use for today's style. As you can see, that is the photo. Welcome back, guys, to Glamno Connects Hair Studio. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this particular video. For you to get like the full concept of how to do this style, I'll advise you stay till the end. This is a completely new style that we tried, and honestly it turned out so well that I just said I had to bring it on here, so that if there is anyone who wants to try it, you can go ahead and do that. Yes, so basically the style will require you to have at least knowledge on how to do, you see the way when you're doing boho twist ama boho braids, you usually have to like separate the curly part and then braid the other side down. Yeah, so before we get so much into how the style is done, let me just give you a few things you need to know about this particular style and the braid that is being used. For the style, we're just going to use that particular curly braid. We're not going to use, like, there are no additional like braids. You see the way when you're doing knotless or boho knotless, you usually use braid, like the straight braid, and then add the curly braid. So for this particular style, we're just going to use the curly braid. Other than that, the client's hair is what you're going to use as the base of the braid. That makes this style super light, super protective. Yes, first because they're done as knotless, and second because there are no like additional braids that may cause like the braids to be heavy. Another thing, the colors that are available for this particular style is color 133, color 230, and black. Those are the ones we've seen and done so far, the ones that I'm sure of. In terms of length, you might want to just go for the shorter length, because one thing about this style, and that to me is like a downside, is that it takes so long to do. So usually I'd advise you just do like the normal length up to where the client's hair in a fika. About the packets that are used depends with the volume of the client's hair by the end of the day, but just be prepared with two packets. Yeah, 2 packets. I know I've mentioned about time, but the reason why I feel like they take longer to do is because you see the branches, let me call them the branches, because for lack of a better word, you'll braid, it's like you're braiding 3 in 1. Instead of just 1 braid, you're doing like 3 braids on 1 strand. Yeah, that is where the aspect of time now comes in. But other than that, I feel like it's so worth trying. It's so worth doing on your hair or in your client's hair, because they look so beautiful. And they're very protective. Usually when this type of hair is done, people opt for very tiny partings that sometimes I feel like are not very protective, just to achieve a full look. But with this, you can still get the full look, but the base or the roots of your hair are very, very protected, because the partings are not even as small. Guys, I feel like this is something you might really need to try. How amazing is that? Yeah, so as you can, now let's get into the braiding process. You're going to use gel. I advise like you use a gel that does not flake as much, and also that does not cause irritation on your client's scalp. So you're just going to part the braids like you're doing knotless, divide it into 3, and then just braid it down. You want to do like a few stitches. As you can see on the video, just do the few stitches, and then you come with your curly braid and then attach it, braid down like a few stitches again, and then just leave it out, leave the 2 strands out. We are coming back to the strands. So because you cannot braid them down as you go, you just make sure you add the the curly parts first, and then we are going to come back and just braid them down. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. That makes sense. So about how many strands you'll need, or how many branches, for lack of a better word again, you'll need, depends with the volume that your clients want. Yeah, it will depend with the volume that your clients want. So if she wants the hair to be very, very or super full, it means you could go for 3 branches or so. But if not, again, 2 is okay. 2 is okay. The most beautiful or the most amazing thing with this style is like they are curly, yes, but they don't tangle. Guys, they don't tangle, and the reason why they don't tangle is so obvious. It's because they are braided. The curls are braided down. So if you're going for a style that has curls, does not tangle, easy to maintain, trust me, you want to try this style. You want to try this style. It's not complicated. It's something you can do even if you have like problem with fixing the braids that are a bit soft. If you ask me, I'd say they look better on clients who have like long hair, not necessarily long, because the thing is, the curls will hide the hair by the end of the day. The curls are going to hide the hair. So what you want to focus on is just make sure you get a good balance, so that you don't have one part with a lot of curls and the other part with very few curls. And again, it's not a must that you just have to add 2 per strand, depending with how you like. At this point, your client is trusting you to make the best decision for them. Yeah, make the best decision for them. And as you can see, it's just that. Braid it down. After braiding the end, the tip of the braid, that one is automatically braided till the end. Then come back, braid the remaining parts. Braid the remaining parts, as you can see in this video. We already have a name for this particular style, but I'd like to get a few suggestions from you guys. What would you call this style? What would you call this style? What does it look like to you? I'd really like to know, because it took us a while to come up with a name. We really tried coming up with a name. The name we have is not bad, but I'll tell you what we call them after I've seen or heard from you guys. Thank you so much. If you are still watching up to this point, you are amazing. Thank you for staying with us. Again, where can you get this hair? Some of you might ask. If you're in Kenya, definitely Best Lady should be your first option. Other than Best Lady, there are other cosmetic shops. Like we have Cosmetics, you have Visions. Yeah, you just have to like know your way around town to find some of them, because some of them are not like kila mahali kama Best Lady. But Best Lady should be the first place you check if you can see. If you are not in Kenya, again, I know for a fact you can find braids, or rather you can find a shop that has braids that are close to this, even if it's not the same thing. Yeah, plus you can just try with a different braid so that you see what you come up with. Because when you're here, I usually encourage you to try new styles. Just try. You never know. Sometimes, and it doesn't have to come out okay all the time. Sometimes you do a style and you're like, oh my god, I won't even do this on myself. And it's okay, because that is part of learning. That is part of growth. So as an upcoming or a young stylist who is trying to get her way into the industry or into the business, one thing I'd really encourage you to do is to do not fear to try and explore, because that is how you stand out. That is how you become your own inspiration. Yes, because most people just want to do things that everyone else wamefanya, but I'd want you to try and say, okay, they do it like this, what if I switch it up a little bit? And you'll be surprised at how beautiful some of these styles you come up with are. Thank you so much, guys. I'd really want to request you guys to like our videos. Just leave a comment. Honestly, it really is helpful. I don't want to ask for much. As soon as you just see this video, kindly just go and like and leave a comment. I will highly appreciate that. Yes, so look, we're almost done, and can you see how beautiful and amazing this style is already? Can you see that? I also feel like 230, this is color 230. I feel like 230 is such a beautiful color. I feel like it's a color that works for almost everyone. If you're not sure about the color you want to put on your head, color 1, which is black, and color 230, those two colors, you can hardly go wrong. Especially if you're someone who doesn't like very bright colors, I'd really advise you try color 230. Usually looks so good. Again, if you can have someone who can help you with braiding down the curly pattern so that it's faster, I'd advise you do that so that you're not discouraged along the way. That is how it's looking, guys. How beautiful. We're almost done. How beautiful is this? The patterns are so clean, the patterns are so neat. If you've been following us or watching our videos for a while, you know we insist on making sure that your patterns are clean and your patterns are looking amazing. Always make sure you give the client the middle part for easy styling. I know there are some who prefer the side part, but the good thing with the middle part, you can still part on the side, and if you're tired of the side, you can part at the middle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd also encourage you guys to follow us on our socials, on TikTok, Glam Look Connects Hair Studio, Instagram, Glam Look Connects Hair Studio. If you're in Kenya, kindly you can book with us via our DMs or our WhatsApp number. The number is on our bio. Yes, guys. If you actually watch till this point, you are amazing. You are an amazing person. Thank you so much, guys. Also, we are located in Nairobi, Kenya, Moi Avenue, Bazaar Plaza, 3rd floor, room C10. Yes. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like, subscribe, and also leave a comment. How beautiful is this style, people? How beautiful is this style? Bye and have an amazing day or night. I'll see you on the next video on Thursday, the same time. Bye.